Hey friends, my name is Matt Curtis and I'm on the team here at Kingdom One. I'm really excited about what we're doing this Giving Tuesday. We're trying to flip the script a little bit and we are giving away a talent. A talent represents 16 hours of work in an area or a proficiency that your church needs help. It could be Marcom, it could be IT, it could be online ministry, maybe it's HR or accounting. Whatever it is, your church likely has an opportunity to grow in one of those areas. And so we got you covered. I will tell you how to get your name in the running right after this video. This next video that's going to play is going to be one of two things. It's either going to be an encouragement because it's been a bumpy year, we get it, or it's going to be a resource. We recognize that we're not always equipped in the trenches to do the jobs that we're assigned. And so a big value of Kingdom One is to create tools and resources that you can take and implement right away. So I will see you on the other side. Hey, church leaders, one of the things that I get to do at Kingdom One is oversee our online ministry talent. Now, we all jumped into online ministry, so we're all pros by now. I totally get it. But a lot of the beginnings for us was born out of reaction. It wasn't really our intentional design for our ministry to support an online expression. And because of that, a lot of the things that we are already doing probably have opportunity to grow and to change and to mature, but we don't really know what that means because, again, we didn't really choose this. So today I wanted to share with you a tool that I've used when it comes to really helping the hosts in chat know what the priorities are. The first thing that I prioritize is welcome. I want anybody who makes a comment in chat to get a welcome and not just welcome generically. We tried really hard to say welcome username or hey username, it's so good to see you this morning. And so we really go out of our way to essentially call them by name, if you want to call it that, because we want them to feel welcome. The second is engage. When people make comments where there is an opportunity to engage, we lean in. And so we've had many, many situations where people have hopped into chat and they said, man, I had a really rough week. Well, that's a great opportunity to engage. And so we say, sorry to hear that, username. What is it that's going on? Or how can we be praying for you? Those are the types of things that help people know they're not just a username in a chat box with a bunch of computers floating around or some impersonal kind of environment. These are people. This is the body of Christ. Yeah, we're not meeting in the way that we would love to be meeting in person, but there are still people in the body of Christ that want to lift each other up and pray for them. So that's number 2, engage. And then the last one is connect. I am not content to leave people in an online context because I believe that it's better for them to get connected to other people and to some of the ministries that we have going on in our church. And so connecting them to more meaningful opportunities is a really, really cool thing that our hosts get to do. Sometimes that's connecting them from I am having a hard week to fill out a prayer request form or a welcome form or whatever you call it. Maybe that's the form of connection. For others, it's, hey, we're doing these things. We have this event. You should sign up for this. A lot of times people don't really know how to opt into the certain things that a church offers. So I've found, and the hosts that have served have found, that when you're engaged in a meaningful conversation and you're leaning in and trying to be helpful, we can actually suggest really good ways for people to make a next step and engage more deeply and connect to the organization. So on top of these things that I'm talking about, I want to give you the document that I use. Now, my hope for you is that you blow it up. I hope that you edit it, you change it, you revise it, and you make this appropriate for your context, and you make it reflect your values for your church. I know for me in the beginning it was really complicated to try to sit and look at a blank sheet of paper or a blank document on my computer and just start writing. So my hope is that having the framework of these 3 values really gives you a practical tool that you can adjust and then implement in your context immediately. Know that we are praying for you and we are thankful for the work that you're doing as a ministry leader in what is a really complex season. You made it. Good to see you on the other side. Hopefully that was an encouragement to you in the midst of a challenging ministry season, or it's a resource that you can practically implement into the way that you minister. Now about that talent, because I know that's why you're really here. It's real easy. Go to kingdom1.co/Giving Tuesday. You're going to see 2 giant words. You're going to see give and you're going to see get. If you do either of those things, your name is going to be in the running to win a free talent. Giving is a donation to Kingdom One. It's tax deductible. We're a 501c3, all of that good stuff. But that money is going to develop more of the resources and tools like the ones that we gave away today. We are passionate about creating these tools and resources. All of us on the Kingdom One team have served in the trenches in the local church as staff at some point in time. I've been on a church staff for over 16 years, and I can't tell you the number of times I've had to punt a project that I think is really important because Sunday's coming. We have something that's on our plates that's pushing us toward completion, and it's not this long-term beneficial project. That's what Kingdom One wants to do. We want to accomplish those things. We want to develop resources that help the church be more effective because we believe in it so deeply, and we recognize that it's nearly impossible to get all those things done internally as a church. So that's what you're giving to. You're giving to that accomplishment of those tasks and building the foundation to be able to get those things done. The get side is also pretty cool. That's where you get access to the resources that we've already created and are giving away. Just put in your information. It's not a ton of stuff, but it lets us get in touch with you. And there you go. You have access to all of the resources that we've produced up to this point. That's what we're about. We're about resourcing the local church to be more effective at her mission. Good luck.